really finding the love for yourself, because you got to trust in yourself on this journey, and then you're feeling the love when you come down, for sure, and you're feeling that strength. So I feel really connected to that strong divine feminine right now.
How exciting and groundbreaking. The 6 women who leg humped a billionaire were able somehow to fly into space on his penis-shaped rocket, and somehow that's changing the course of humanity.
Hey, what's up? I'm Lance, and welcome to my second channel, The Witching Hour.
Is there a spooky ghost here?
What's up, everybody? How you doing today? I want to check out this clip. This was sent to me on Instagram. Frankie said, you gotta react to this clip. Let me give you a little context about the clip. This is, if you've heard anything about the Blue Origin space flight with the 4 rich folks, Gayle King, you know, Oprah's lesbian lover, allegedly, Katy Perry, and a few other people. Lauren Sanchez, Bezos's future wife. I remember her vividly at the inauguration with her bra under it. It was a corset. It looked like a bra. It looked real classy. But this happened. This whole thing happened on April 14th on my birthday. So on my birthday, the biggest news was going on was that Blue Origin space flight. They were up there for 11 minutes. 11 minutes. That's it. Basically a glorified roller coaster ride, basically. Just basically what it is. And then they make it sound like, you know, Gayle King and Katy Perry made it sound like, you know, they're astronauts. They even say like we're astronauts and whatnot. Girls, ladies. So we're not going to watch any clips of Katy. I'm sure you've seen the clips of Katy Perry and Gayle King. If anything, if I'm editing this, I might throw those in there. If not, so be it. Because those are not what we're watching today. The clip we're going to check out today is Prime Time with Alex Stein. I'm not familiar with Alex Stein. The title looked good. It's not a very long video. So it's like 3-minute video. Bimbos in space, in parentheses. Man destroys Blue Origin flight at City Council. Okay, so I'm really intrigued by this. It's not that long. Bimbos in space really sparked my interest in what this video is going to be about. So let's check it out. Let's get right into it. I'll leave the link for Prime Time with Alex Stein down below. And yeah, let's get right into it. Here we go.
Thank you, Mayor. My name is Alex Stein. I am here tonight because we're in Grapevine. You guys are very familiar, obviously, DFW Airport. And I am a commercial airline pilot for Spirit Airlines. And I'm a little frustrated because if you turn on the TV, all I'm seeing is a bunch of bimbos in space.
The moon! You guys, I will have to tell you, look at the moon.
That's right. They're sending Lauren Sanchez and Oprah Winfrey's, I don't even know what, Oprah Winfrey's lesbian lover, I guess, to space. And I just think that is absolutely ridiculous. It's a waste of resources. No, you
didn't. You did not say that in front of me. You did not just say that to the city council. You did not, sir. You did not. I knew what I was thinking because I said that to me. I was like, you know, because if you're not, a lot of straight folks never. Us gay folks in the community, we knew for years about that whole. Please, we knew for. There's still people don't believe it. They're just good Judy. Yeah, Scissor Sisters. Anyway, but girl, you said this on City Council right off the bat, like right out of the gate. The guy had his. Okay, this is gonna be good.
Flying, I'm in the aerospace industry, and I don't want to try to land my plane and worry about, running into some woman with, silicone breasts or something like that. I mean, listen, are they sending them up to space to try to test the effects of Ozempic on what it does to you in a zero gravity environment? I don't know, but I know that it looks fake. And I'm not saying the Earth is flat, but I'll tell you this much, that originally we went to the moon. It was done by a bunch of Nazis, a guy by the name of Werner von Braun, who was brought over during a thing called Operation Paperclip. So I don't want to go to space with a bunch of bimbos and Nazis when we got a bunch of problems here in America, especially in Grapevine, that we need solved. I mean, damn, Grapevine Mills Malls is one of the most empty malls in America, and it should be one of the most full malls, considering that the, financial makeup of the city is pretty affluent. So listen, I'm sick of these big-breasted women going to space, wasting our money, and they're wearing these form-fitted suits. Why do you need to show cleavage? Does that make any sense? You don't even need to show cleavage. So none of this really makes sense. It's a bunch of Nazis. You got Katy Perry talking about how she kissed a girl and she likes it. I mean, Mary Tate, I don't want a bunch of lesbians in space. You know what I mean? And I've lost custody of my kids because my ex-wife Tanya is trying to transition Max into Maxine. So I'm going through a lot of personal struggles, and I've been clean and sober for 14 years, but I'll be honest, I've been listening to a little bit of Kanye West music, and I've been huffing nitrous oxide because that does not show up on my drug test. So I've been flying these planes high on nitrous oxide, and I guess maybe I'm here to tell on myself because I don't want to be responsible for a catastrophic incident. And a lot of people are worried about the pilot being African American. Well, you just better hope your pilot's not high on laughing gas like Kanye West. I think that's the most important thing. So with all that being said, let's try to protect our airspace here in Grapevine and the DFW area, and we don't need a bunch of bimbos in space acting like God knows what. You know what I mean? Thank you.
You didn't. You
Anyone
did.
else?
No, Your Honor.
All right.
Up on my drug test. So
You didn't, sir. You had me at the beginning. I was like, yeah, okay, bimbos in space, but not, girl, not bimbos in space. That sounds like a funny parody movie, like from the 70s. Like, and then he comes up with my wife took and now trying to turn Maxine to we got the transitioning story in this story. We got transitionings. We're hitting all the topics. We got big breasted bimbos, the testing of Ozempic. Like what? But then he says, I'm laughing at. Are you serious right now? I might be telling myself, are you serious right now? Are you serious right now? Dude. Oh my God. We oh my God, dude.
Here's how pathetic it makes the women look. These women astronauts, they're not astronauts. They went to space. Listen to them remain so calm, cool, and collected, just like any man would, while the space shuttle pod is returning back to Earth.
Parachutes deploy from the crew capsule. Those are like the guide parachutes. There go the drogue parachutes. Just free falling.
That's screaming and panic you're hearing from these empowered women.
There until those drogues came out. And then next will be the main parachutes that get pulled out.
Hear that screaming inside the capsule?
That's more screaming and panicking. The attempt to make women look empowered. In a way, they're doing nothing. There's plenty of empowered women out there. Please show real empowered women doing real stuff, whether that's being a mom or feeding the homeless, whatever it might be. These are shells of women. Katy Perry, how empowered is she? MK Ultra, she doesn't even control her own mind. This is just taking weak women, masquerading them as strong. They're literally on here panicking. It is hilarious.
This was funny. This is one of those things that it kind of comes off of left field. Like, thank you for sending me this, because this was actually very, very funny. I'm actually going to subscribe to Alex Stein, because you're actually, you. I'm sorry. That shit was gold. I might have to save that for the. I can probably use some clips from that for future edits, probably. But let me know in the comments what you thought about this. I thought this was actually just. I wasn't know what to expect. I saw the title "Bimbos in Space." I was like, "Well, this gotta be good." You know what I'm saying? It probably won't be so serious, heavy-handed with that title. So I thought it might be kind of lighthearted. It was. It was kind of took me off guard toward the end there. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, let me know in the comments. Take care of yourself. Take care of each other. Peace and grace.
There have been plenty of female astronauts. So you're just doing that. And by the way, the one woman who shall not be named, you can go back and look at the pictures because I don't want to embarrass her. She was rocking the most atrocious camel toe while she was in her spacesuit. And those are the kind of things that people are going to remember from this. What they're going to remember is Jeff Bezos face planting, going back to the capsule. Their shrieks and screams and squeals